Hello, welcome to Secret Handshake.
A show where the points...
Nope, it's not that. This is a live stream that we do on the internet on Wednesday nights.
This is the show where the points are based in fact?
Yeah, the points are important. They matter.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm Harper. I've got 3,000 points.
I'm Cassini. I've got 69 points.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Jerry, and I'm a conscientious objector to the point system.
Okay, and I am in this moment realizing I did not change the name. So this stream is going out saying it's mukbang. Folks, there's
we're not mukbang!
It's not mukbang tonight. I'm sorry. I should have. I didn't fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. Talk, y'all. Fix while I fix it.
What's up, you guys? All right, so we got a great show tonight. We have lots of segments. So we're gonna do. I think the main activity we're gonna do is a puzzle.
It's gonna be fun. She's so cute. I cannot wait.
She's so cute. The main character is a cat.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. There are only 3 of us here tonight. Are we going to address the elephant that's not in the room?
Yes, and I think. Wow, honestly devastating. I think that we should talk first of all about how we are not tonight joined by Nick Sanchez, frequent collaborator, longtime host, originator, one of the original hosts of this program.
He literally stormed off set like a baby, and like, no, we're not on good speaking terms. If you're wondering if there's drama, there is, and it's very palpable.
I'm filling in as interim member of Team Chaos. That's why
Jerry's my new gal.
Here, let me see. I think there's a chaos cam. I don't know if it's pointed at the right place.
So chaotic!
Yeah!
Woo! I'm crushing it.
Yeah. Jerry's actually the partner I always wished Nick would be. Mm-hmm. If Nick is watching, I see you too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Nick's watching, but I do see in the comments that Alex Sanchez is watching, and to him, I think we all have to say, Happy birthday! That's from all of us at Secret Handshake.
Warm wishes to you on your special, special day.
And what a treat to be joined by you. And that sounded sarcastic at the end, unintentionally. But, of course, the actual truth is that we've asked Nick to go to the center of the country, a place we all love dearly, to set up. Obviously, this is the East Coast Secret Handshake office. We've asked Nick to travel and set up the Midwest office of Secret Handshake and sort of establish a base there. Yeah. Because of how important that area is to.
It's a valuable market.
What, our brand? Does that sound right?
Yeah, my brand.
We have all at least lived in the Midwest for a significant amount of time and a formative amount of time.
Absolutely.
We all met in the Midwest.
Born and bred, baby.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
What do we have first? Well, how about a video update from Nick to let us know what he's been doing. Let's go to that video right now.
Hey folks, it's Nick from Secret Handshake. I am not in studio this week. I am in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma to do a segment about the city in which I was born called Around the Nick in Tulsa Days. All right? It's a fun one, I know. Here I am in front of the official Tulsa tree. This is the official tree of Tulsa that grants the legal ability for Tulsa to exist in the United States. I was granted permission by the mayor, the prestigious honor to guard this tree from any attackers, intruders, or otherwise bad mofos who want to take Tulsa down, all right? Now, each week in this segment, I'm going to be bringing you a fun fact, all right? So here's your fun fact. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not behind the mayor's house again. Okay, why would I go behind the mayor's house? Dad, I told you. I'm just hanging out with my friends. No, I'm not calling a weird tree I found behind the mayor's house the tree of Tulsa again. Okay, fine. Jesus. We don't have In-N-Out. I can't bring In-N-Out home. I told you that. You know that. Okay, Jesus. Fine. I'll bring a Whataburger. Christ. Okay. Love you too. I can't sing you the song right now. I'm on the phone. You won't be able to see the dance. All right, fine. I'm doing the dance. I'm sorry. No, I wasn't apologizing to anyone. I was doing the dance. It's part of it. All right, Dad, bye. Jesus. Anyway, Tulsa is the city in Oklahoma that has the most horses in it. That's the fun fact. This has been Nick from Secret Handshake. This has been Around the Nick in Tulsa days.
All right.
First of all, gotta say, Nick's hat slaps.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
That was, of course, the new exciting bit, Around the Nick in Tulsa Days, I believe is what that was titled.
Which I just had to have explained to me.
Yes, and a fun fact about tonight's setup is that while we play a video for you, we will not be able to, in fact, hear that video. So I watch the videos ahead of time and just sort of explain them as they're happening. That's the current tech plan.
The Nick notes.
Yeah. Harper was a really good narrator.
It was very good.
Oh, okay. Good. I was worried that I had not remembered it at all.
Well, from what we can tell, it lined up.
I might have. I hope I was right. I hope what I said is right. But we thank Nick, and we'll have a couple of other video segments from him throughout the show tonight, and I believe in the future as he brings us some more remote content from the Midwest, the most important coast.
Yes.
Should we go into our
main activity for the night?
Ooh,
Our main Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm very thrilled.
You're starting to be able to see this on cam, so I'm going to just switch over to a slightly different view.
I thought that was going to be more
A little
impressive.
too forward here. It is,
Ooh.
of course, as we've done so many times before. A puzzle. It's a night for a puzzle. It's a puzzle night.
Excuse me.
Puzzle. You don't need to know how many pieces it is.
Excuse me. Okay, here's a confession. I've already done this puzzle.
I might have known.
Does doing a puzzle multiple times make it easier the second time?
Yeah. Because I remember, like, you know, about...
Oh my god, it came with this free poster.
I know. It's genuinely a very good poster.
Here, could I have...
Yeah, it's just the image. Oh, yeah, you can put it down there.
This is what it's going to look like at the end.
Oh, look at it. Oh my god, I love this.
Okay, so we have, like...
There's
so
lots
we
of
have
exciting...
this cat who clearly, like, lives in this residence. Okay, let's look at her story. She's wearing dance goes. So you can tell that she's, like, very, like, she wants to be comfy, but she also cares about style because look at her overalls.
I mean...
She's got a little mouse friend, I'm going to say, because the mouse is also wearing a hat. So that makes me feel like the mouse chose the hat and it's not the cat's pet.
Now, I can't tell because of the resolution on our screen here, but does the mouse, is it wearing a little pair of overalls, and does it have perhaps a flea tucked in its pocket?
It is,
Yeah, I think if you, like, you can't see it on the camera, but, like, there is just, like, layers and layers of just, like, animals wearing animals in tiny overalls.
It has, like, a little aphid tucked in its pocket.
Right. We have this rabbit in a basket of carrots, which is just a dream, for that rabbit. We have these two little squirrels eating a peach.
Heart-shaped peach.
Okay, so we do have Nick working out in the chat now,
Thank you.
Nina,
Hi,
he
Nick.
says that the cat is you.
Oh my god, Nick. I know that we've had some hard times since you've left, and it's been really difficult for the two of us, but Honestly, you saying that means everything, and I love you, brother.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to come in and say this cat is not Nini. I have been watching a lot.
Wow.
I've been watching a lot of Lords and Ladles and other shows that involve meeting the English aristocracy, and they all look like your weird farmer aunt. And that's clearly who this is. She lives in this giant house. She's the Duchess of something.
Those are, I mean, those are columns. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nini, I don't know what your life is, but like,
It's pretty much like that.
anyway, also, can we just talk about how everyone currently living in the English aristocracy truly looks like a Midwestern farmer?
Wow.
Hashtag best coast, no coast. I don't know what we've got. Anyway.
So let's get started. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I'm gonna have to teach you guys how to do a puzzle, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So the first thing you want to do is you want to find the corners and the edges. You're gonna we call that edging in the puzzle world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
how
just
long
gonna,
should we edge for?
I mean, as long as it takes until we've just about completed the puzzle.
Okay.
So let's
Right.
get started. Why don't we scoochie Stanley Tucci, as I like to say.
This has the answer on it, so we'll hide it.
Oh God, don't
Yeah.
look at it.
Sorry, I looked at it.
God, Harper.
Sorry, spoilers. It had the
Okay.
answer of
Is
how to
this
put it
right?
together.
Am I doing this right?
Jerry is a very fast learner, as I've always known her to be, and here she is doing a magnificent job, just like pulling the pieces aside. Harper, a little slow at the start, but he's gonna catch on pretty soon, I think.
Some of us are producing.
It's me. I'm producing.
So,
This little piece is it's just her little face, and I love it. Look at it.
Look at that tiny little
Look at
pink
it.
nose.
Okay, now does anybody want to explain how this got here?
No. No, I don't.
Okay.
Ooh! Guess who found a corner? Guess who found a corner? Guess who found a corner? It was me.
So what is helpful about finding the corner? My puzzle instructor.
We do the corners because then we get the true perimeter of the puzzle, and you can start. A second corner is found. So here we can do like a.
Look who
I'll
found
take
the
that.
first match.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Jerry's made a
Looks
pairing.
like Jerry isn't so amateur on the puzzles as we originally thought, huh?
What I love to do is reverse puzzle, where I'd make you think I'm okay at something, and then we all find out together that I'm terrible.
So we're getting all of the... that's an edge. That's an edge. Oh my God, I'm totally edging right now. Sometimes though, when I'm like looking through puzzles, like, do you guys ever like do like very simple things and then you do them for a long time and they become like very difficult, like counting?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does anybody else feel that way?
Yeah.
Harper?
I feel, you know,
What do you feel, Harper?
I feel like I had to stop paying attention for a moment to
Oh,
check
okay.
our document about what else was happening during the show tonight.
Yeah, I forgot too, and I pulled it up on my phone just a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think we should, like, I don't know, like...
Yeah, well, we've got some segments.
Yeah, we do have some segments.
And...
We could probably do them, like, while we're doing this puzzle. Corner!
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
we're at the point where we would traditionally do our first segment. I think that the first one we do tonight should be show and tell.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have 3 corners, and I
Your
have
hat
one...
has 3 corners, did you say?
Mine hoped.
I have 3 puzzle corners.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is clearly, like, the bottom because it has, like,
Some writing on it.
the little, copyright on it.
Mhm.
Christiana Designs. We want to credit,
Thanks
our
to
artist.
Christianity Design.
Christiana, we... Oh, look,
Thanks to intelligent design.
look, it's another part of her little face. I love it.
So, like, should we do this puzzle upside down is my question.
Oh, interesting. I mean,
Like, just as a little extra challenge, or for the viewers?
or for the
viewer,
camera.
like, for the viewers, because, like,
yeah,
honestly,
why
I'm not afraid to say that I do it for the fans.
Sure.
Wow.
I say I do it for the vine, but that's me.
I'm not going to do it.
fold.
Let me get some go-go juice.
Okay.
Um,
And as you drink your go-go juice, do you want to go into our first show and tell segment, or should we let our Midwest office introduce?
Yeah, why don't you hand this over to the Midwest office?
We'll hand this over to our Midwest office to Nick.
Corner.
Okay. And
Ooh, 4 corners.
So the
Wow,
puzzle's going to be
and
about
We're really
this
going
big.
to the Midwest,
Yeah.
Southwest.
yeah, no, that's the Midwest. 4 corners, sure. Great. Let's go now to a video where a segment will be introduced. That makes sense.
This is Nick once again from Secret Handshake. It's time for show and tell. My 2 show and tell items, well, I'm wearing them right now. See, I've got this hat that says push on it. I got this from a store in a fishing village in China. That is true. That is not a joke. It's a real cool hat. It says push on it. I like it a lot. I wear it sometimes. And then this shirt that says DILF, Devoted, Involved, Loving Father, which I got for the holidays from my cousin. And it's a good shirt. I like it. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought I saw the mayor's wife and husband coming out of the... Okay. Sorry, I was worried I was going to have to scram. But thankfully I don't. Well, this has been Show and Tell. Nick Sanchez, Secret Handshake.
Wow, thanks, Nick.
Amazing.
Yeah, what a good hat and also
I
shirt.
love it.
I
Love
want
it.
the shirt.
Your reaction, audible in the room.
Yeah,
A gasp.
it
Yeah.
was a gasp. It was like something like this, like...
It was exactly that. That was it. That's actually footage from before.
Sorry.
We just keep looping it.
Yeah, and as mentioned in the comments, I wasn't going to bring this up, although I did notice it. A little bit of peanut butter in the beard. A little bit of peanut butter left over in his beard in that video. So.
Uh-oh.
It's important to stay protated.
Yeah, we love peanut.
So get
Do we
your
love
protein.
peanut butter here?
Sure.
In this house, we love peanut butter.
We love peanut butter. We never take
But
it
we
out in
never
public.
take it on planes or in trains.
Yes. Sorry, I'm gonna do like that because I'm
Yeah.
a little nervous that these little scramblers are gonna.
Yeah, I'm scared for them.
So what I kind of want to do is put. Okay, so do we think it's like this,
Is this what you want?
Christiana?
Yeah, maybe. But as we look at that, I think I'll talk about my show and tell item because it's
Go.
thematically appropriate. And it is these cat pens. They're very small, and it's probably hard to see them. I'll see if I can put them underneath this camera.
Yay! They're so
Oh my
They're very
god!
good. The tail is the clicker.
cute. Oh, it's so good.
The tail is the clicker. So these are very good pens. This yellow one is mine. I've been using it for several days. My coworker actually purchased it for me because she saw how much I liked them when I saw it. This one I got for Jerry.
Oh.
My new best friend.
Wow. Can I just hold one?
No,
Jerry said I could.
I'm sorry. You can hold one.
Oh
Her
my
name?
goo goo head.
Her name is Snowflake, Duchess of all
Oh, you have to
marshmallow
take that.
kitty cats. I named her after my first cat.
Oh.
That was the name of my first cat.
That's good.
That's very good.
I wanted. I had an aunt at the time who was a real asshole and would just call. She knows. Would just call an animal by whatever she felt like. So I covered all my bases and gave the cat any name she would potentially call it, which was Snowflake, Duchess of all marshmallow kitty cat.
Duchess of all is excellent because that's what honestly every cat is.
Yeah.
Duchess of all.
Here, okay, let's go.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? The focus is off. I can pull.
Oh.
You know what? It's not worth it. It's a lot of work. Sorry.
Okay.
Do you think I got these corners right though? Do you think it's this way? Or maybe is it this way?
Let's see. Does I know other people have show and tell. I know that I'm gonna have to switch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have a show and tell.
Do you
Okay,
want to do yours last, or do you want to do yours next?
I'll do mine last. Is that okay?
I thought that might be
Okay.
what you
Just because
wanted.
I think I might need like a Harper, would you like fully despise me if you got me that, like,
Hot?
hot thing.
No, I can do that.
You think you could, or would that be too... Because if
No,
not...
no. This is good. Here, ready? Wait,
Yeah.
Watch this.
And this is
And
why he's our producer.
He's so good
very,
at it.
very smart and good.
Sorry,
Can you
this
tell
camera,
if this
we
is
say that
something
over a
like
camera shot that looks not very good. Both out of focus
Is this her
and
butt
very
or her
blue.
face? I can't
That's
tell
her
on the
face.
camera. Okay, great.
That's her face.
Love
This is so
it.
cute. She's just like hanging out with ya.
Yeah, she's my
Thank
best
you
friend.
so much.
Yeah, no problem.
My
So-
Chantel is a pie out of the oven. Just kidding.
Ew.
So, what
Don't
I
leave
have...
it sitting on the windowsill. A small child might stick his finger right in it.
Yeah, we don't know where that finger's been.
Have you seen the music video for Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again?
Absolutely, 100
You know
times.
the intercut where he gives her is it the heart of the ocean?
Oh my god. I honestly
I
forgot
forgot.
how wild this video is.
She's like, oh, is this for me? Doesn't she, like,
yeah,
not care?
She's like, oh, I thought the old lady threw it back
Yes.
in
I
the sea.
thought she threw it into the... I thought she...
Because it's also the necklace from Titanic.
From
The
Titanic.
heart of the ocean, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go into the sea to get this, but my grandmother bought this 6 months ago. She loves to give me things she buys. She bought it at a thrift store. And I was so excited to find it. She said, Jerry, do you want this? And I said, I absolutely will not wear this, but I know exactly who will.
For me. But I thought you threw it into the ocean.
I went back and I got it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Jerry. Yes, I will marry you. Yes, yes.
Take that, Team Chaos.
All right. Chaos indeed. And wedding bells ringing as well.
Wow. Thank you so much, Jerry.
Oh, here.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, Duchess
fine.
of All. Thank you so much. This honestly holds all of my essence inside. And now, if I take it off, I will die.
That was all part of the plan.
Well, let's go back to the puzzle.
But I know we're going back to the puzzle, but, like, am I going to do my
Yeah. Do you want to do your show and tell?
Nick
Should
in the comments asking for clarification if he has in fact been kicked out of Team Chaos.
No, Nick, you're always in Team Chaos in our hearts.
I'm just here to sub in, and I want to
But
do
on the
it.
paperwork, it is going to change, just to be clear.
For tax purposes,
Yeah,
you're,
just for
you're
it's for
not.
tax purposes.
But creatively, yes, of course, you're always.
It's state law. It's different state laws.
Yes, it's like a jurisdiction.
Yeah, it's just
You know.
Unfortunately, so.
Unfortunately.
So yes, absolutely, you are still a member of Team Chaos in name only.
Okay, here's the thing. This puzzle seems like nothing to me because I
Too
think
much. It's chaos.
it's really this puzzle is actually the leading member of Team Chaos right now.
That seems true.
This puzzle is honestly upstaging me, and I'm really upset. So I just need to look at the. Could I look at the photo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I can't remember where these gray pieces go.
Yeah.
So these gray
I think they
pieces-
go right in front of the cat. They're gonna be.
They
yeah.
go at the bottom. Whoops, sorry.
Oh dear. It's hard to hold them together. I'll stop doing it.
So those gray pieces go there.
I'm just gonna keep doing some flipping.
Yeah, flipping
And
is good.
so if it's this way, then the corner with, let me see these cornies, these cornichons.
These go over here.
Nick, of course, in the comments now, promising to change the game next week, obviously in retaliation. Well,
Good.
I mean, I should say I shouldn't speak for Team Chaos. I couldn't begin to do that. So
No, the thing that I love about Team Chaos is that now that Nick's gone, I am the only official spokesperson for Team Chaos. I mean, you're a part of Team Chaos, but I was OG. So now I can speak for Nick is really what I'm saying.
Well, now I know where things lie. I understand that you're loyal to neither Nick nor I.
No, I'm loyal to chaos,
And
and that's the whole thing.
I think we only have two options. Nick and I will discuss those offline.
Oh, wow.
They're
Okay.
gonna murder me.
Mm-hmm.
Three options.
So,
Right.
okay. So, I'm really trying to edge so hard right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look who I found.
Who is it?
A sweet
Oh my
bunny, I
God.
think. Just the face of a bunny.
I'm desperately. Oh,
Oh, and then look who else I found just immediately afterwards. Now this
So
is a key
many.
player.
Okay. Do we have all of the edges? No.
Yeah, we do.
Here?
Oh no, yeah, we do.
That is spoken with a lot of confidence, and it is, as far as I can tell, based on nothing.
I mean, I know that they were all generally like. Okay, I need to find like the grass pics. You know what I'm saying, man?
Mhm.
Grass.
Grass, because the grass is indeed greener.
Here's pink, and I think I'm gonna leave that up there.
This looks like it's a
No,
different
this is
art style.
nothing.
This.
Where?
This like puzzle piece
One-
all by her lonesome.
One hundo.
Yeah. But I found her a friend.
Um,
Oh, apparently not.
there's this. You guys, this is really hard in this moment.
You know, it's always hard to do a puzzle, and it always takes longer than you think it will, but you feel like you're accomplishing something, and that's nice.
That is
right?
nice. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm just trying to find I'm just a girl looking for a grass piece.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for that grass edge to place right there. Right there. So where in God's
Is it this
Greener.
name could it be? Is it
No.
that?
No, she's too.
I think I tried that because I keep seeing
Yeah.
that piece and I keep trying to put it there.
Careful. Sorry.
We're all getting extremely
Uh-oh.
involved in it.
Oh, we're good.
Um,
We're
Everything's
good.
fine. Everything's fine.
We're all getting very deep into the puzzle, which is why I think we
Ooh.
should probably
Take a break.
go to, no, not take a break,
Oh.
Yeah, this is nothing.
but go to a segment so that I'm sure that we
do we
continue
want
to
to finish
provide
our current segment?
interesting commentary. Yes, we do have to finish this segment.
All right, let me get
Um,
my mitts ready.
Yeah.
I truly do not know if this puzzle is tall or wide.
All right. As you guys know, it's getting colder. It's getting darker outside earlier.
It is unbelievable.
It's honestly
It's-
horrible.
It's
hate it.
dark at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
by the time that it's 4 o'clock, I'm like, okay, since it's dark, I guess I have to go to bed, but it's 4.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so,
I end up feeling like I am at work until the middle of the night.
yeah, it's really terrible. And I forget every year when winter comes around
Oh, that it's going to be so intense?
that it's so intense, like it just really kind of, not to be dramatic, but just kind of like ruins your whole life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you guys heard of like sad lamps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So basically, you know, for those of you who don't know, they emit
Happiness.
happiness. They
Mhm.
help give you
Sun.
sun, sort of this like artificial sun rays,
Mhm.
because it's just been perpetually cloudy and dismal. So I didn't get that, but I got something that is basically that.
Yeah, sort of the same idea.
I love lava lamp. This is my show and tell. Now this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl,
Mhm.
her name is Miss Lava. Well, I just named her right now. I think we had been calling her different things. We being me and my girlfriend Emma. What's up, Emma? She better be watching. She's very good. Like right now, she's like kind of sleepy. You know.
Yeah, I was going to say not a lot of action right now.
Not a lot of
but-
action, but she was giving me. Well, you didn't see my story, but I feel like you saw my story, maybe of the lava lamp.
Yeah. Well, and she's
She
been
was.
being good tonight.
She was being okay.
There we go.
Mm.
She's being glibby glooby. Look at her make her little gloobs.
Mhm.
She is my new favorite best friend.
Now, does she emit like the right kind of light?
Absolutely not.
Even better. So she emits
But
joy.
she looks like a cartoon sunrise.
Yeah.
And she's warm. And it's really the colors that I can't get over. So I forgot the top because I'm a moron. So it looks like you could just pop it off and drink it, but you don't.
Are you gonna say I don't want to?
No,
because you're wrong.
You don't want to. You don't.
No, I do want to.
You shouldn't do
Oh,
that.
I do want to.
Look,
There's
we got
little,
some tiny
little
ones.
Bub. Let's see.
Can you see him? He's very good. Come on. I wonder if it's like has to do with like the light not being strong enough or something like.
Because it's just like a gloop in a hot, right? That's what it is?
Yeah, I think that the shaking it around might actually make it less likely to do the stuff, right?
Well, sometimes you can kind of do like I read the manual, and sometimes you can see.
Oh yeah, well now I look foolish because that happened.
Yeah.
Well, this is my daughter, so I know her best. But you know, you are right, and you don't want to shake it around too much because there's a little metal coil at the bottom of this that the light bulb heats, and that's what this is apparently wax inside. Did you ever know what it was?
I assumed it was goo.
I assumed it was like magic, but it's not. But it still is like.
I mean, it's magic if you believe in it.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, I know you're holding it with the little oven mitts. I just wanna
touch it.
Touch it. It's like the perfect amount of hot. Like you can hold it for this long, and then no longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's such a good color.
It's an amazing color. I don't know how she's picking up on camera.
It's not coming across great on that camera, unfortunately.
She's truly beautiful.
Alex, in the comments, knew it was wax. Good for you.
Well, I know at least one smart person. So this is my show and tell.
Incredible.
I love her so dearly. This actually, like, I'm doing a study right now to see if this cures my depression. I'll get back to you after the winter's over. See if, you know, like I'm keeping track of my days. I'm like talking to the lamp. I'm touching it.
It's always good to experiment. And also take real medicine.
Yeah. Medicine's good. So, yeah, that's my show and tell.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to keep her right down here, right in between my legs.
Okay.
We don't have a space heater, so that sounds great.
Yeah, it does seem like a very sort of millennial thing to heat an apartment with a lava lamp.
Yeah.
Groovy, baby.
And with that, let's actually move right on into our next segment. I'm not going to move over to another camera here, but we do have another video, I believe. If we, I am going to move over to the puzzle cam, and we'll let. You know, it's always a sort of a battle for who gets to introduce this one, but we'll...
this is a regular
Nick Sanchez
segment.
from Secret Handshake.
Yeah,
I'm here at my post guarding the Tulsa tree. This is a segment...
Is this what he's doing?
Oh, they can
This is a
hear
regular
us.
segment.
This
This is a segment we do every
This is
single
a
week.
regular
It's a
segment.
By Team
This is a
Chaos.
segment that
talk
we
about
usually
the
do every
media,
single
the
week
books,
where
the
we
video
talk
games, the
about,
songs,
you
the
know,
TV shows,
different
the movies that we
things
enjoyed
that we
talk
throughout
about
the
what's
past
going
week,
on.
or this week it's
it's
2
things
weeks.
that we've been,
This is a
you
segment
know,
we like to call
watching or
Pitch a Tent,
singing or
where we
listening
talk
to.
about
It's
the
called
media
Pitch a
that
Tent.
we consumed throughout the past week. And my
Thank
piece
you.
of content,
All right, now he's going to
it's
pitch
one
his 10, I
that
believe.
is close to my heart. It's only
I
happened
don't
throughout
know to what degree
the
that is
past
a metaphor.
36 hours.
Oh,
There's a
Cassini.
country, a location, we'll call it, called Australia. It's a continent, it's a country, it's an island, it's all of the above. In this country of Australia,
This might be my ally.
there is a bovine, a large bovine,
So happy for you.
that has
Oh my
taken the
God, I
internet by
felt like I
storm.
would never find one.
I like to refer to it, there are many names for it, of course. I like to refer to it as the big cow. This cow is so big, it's huge. It's the biggest cow I've ever seen on film. If you Google big cow, first thing that comes up is this cow. That's how big it is. Now, when I first heard of the big cow, I was like, where's the big cow? If I can't see it, how big could it possibly be? Well, let me tell you, it's big. All right, that's the only piece of content I have. I'm excited to hear what my colleagues have to say about it. I, of course, have adopted it as my new Lord and Savior. Hold on. Shh. Oh, God. Sorry. Thought I saw a security guard, but turns out someone is really late for Halloween. This has been Nick Pitch your tent, secret handshake. Around the world. Around the Nick and Tulsa days. Forgot the name of my segment. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're back.
We're back!
Truly representing the new era of Team Chaos because neither Nini nor Jerry paid any attention to what was happening, and in fact, I had to turn our mics down because they continued to talk over Nick. But hey, the big cow, let's talk about it.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were off during that
off as
part.
well.
I'm very sorry for our listeners. I'm very sorry to Harper.
It's no problem.
I'm honestly sorry
This
to
is a
Jerry.
Big monitor right
And
there.
you know what? I might be sorry to Nick. I don't know. I'm hedging my bets.
In any case, boy, was that cow big.
Boy, that's a
Such
big
a big cow.
ass cow. You know
I
when they tell you to
saw-
have a cow? Don't have a cow. They're
No.
talking about that cow.
I saw online that cow
Nick
is
Sanchez from
definitely
Secret
real.
Handshake. I'm here at my postcard.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I started to play the video of Nick again. The cow is definitely real?
Yeah, definitely real. It's a real cow.
Yeah, I didn't doubt that for a minute.
I actually genuinely have no idea if the cow is real or not. I saw one photo of the cow and I thought, it's honestly too big. And and then I moved on.
Steaming hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Really too big?
Too big for me. What am I gonna do with that cow? I'm
Make it
afraid of it.
friends?
You're gonna touch it.
Yeah,
like
I
this.
would be its friend. You're right.
I truly thought you were gonna. Look.
Oh, a little completion here. Here, let's bring that
Down.
in.
Oh yeah, we're off cam.
Yeah. Boy, very far off cam. Sorry about that. This is a whole little row that's been completed here. That's impressive.
Thank you. It's me and Jerry.
In the
makes the
comments,
dream work.
it is being confirmed that the cow is real. There's video.
Oh, a big boy.
A large real cow.
Video is how you know something is not fake.
All right, Jerry, extremely suspicious about the cow. Not buying into the cow. Let's see what else we had on the list to talk about this week. Should we just go in order? Should we talk about all of this?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it all.
There's several things I don't know what they are, but
Yeah.
Nini, do you want to talk about Disobedience?
Oh yeah. Okay. So Disobedience is a movie featuring yes, Rachel Weisz and Rachel McAdams.
Okay.
You watch the trailer and it has sort of like, you think it's gonna be like a dark sort of sexy thriller, but it's actually like pretty reserved. It's a movie.
Ooh.
It's about, so Rachel McAdams and Rachel Weisz grew up with a friend in this Orthodox Jewish community. They fell in love and were caught. And so Rachel Weisz's character leaves the community and her dad is like big rabbi, like the rabbi. And so when he passes away at the very beginning of the film, and so then she comes back for the funeral, she like meets Rachel McAdams again, and it's just basically them like being unable to like deny their love.
Oh.
It's like very sweet, and like it's sad because Rachel McAdams is like married, and so she's married to like the two of them, like their best friend. So like they're married, and it's sort of like they got married to kind of like cure her. So like it's sad. It's like sad, but like she's like, Rachel McAdams is like, I mean, if I had to marry a man, like,
Yeah.
it's best that it's him because
Right.
he's our best friend. So you think it's gonna be like sad lesbian movie, but like actually at the end, spoilies, he like, I mean, he's upset and kind of like shitty at first, but then he's like, he hugs both of them and like,
Oh, that's lovely.
and they like are, it's like very sweet. There's a really hot sex scene, woohoo, in it. Yeah, it was great.
That sounds great.
I don't really like to watch movies. It's like too long. It's like too long. I can't pay attention for that long, like for one story. But I did, and I enjoyed it.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I recommend it. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
That's that.
That's a good piece of tent.
It seems like great tent.
Thank you.
I have to ask, Big Rabbi,
Whoops.
Big as big cow?
Maybe in spirit, but not in stature. No, we're close.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Did we do it?
I found that one.
Okay, that's good. Things are coming along there. Something that we all watched at least a few episodes of together is the television show Jeopardy.
Which has been placed on this list.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching lots of Jeopardy.
Yeah, did you go hard on it after we watched it? Okay.
I was going hard on it before. I've been going hard after.
Oh, I didn't realize you were watching it before as well. Yeah.
It is.
We've watched a little bit more after we watched some together also.
Yeah, and
Honestly, we're always watching some.
Yeah.
And I love that about you two. Okay, listen. Harper and Jerry came over to me and Emma's apartment for Thanksgiving. It was
He's about to tell lies, I think.
I'm not about to tell a
lie. Oh, no, that part was true.
They came over. It was a very sweet, fun night. It was really lovely.
It was
loved
excellent.
hanging out with you guys.
I got drunk, which I
Harper
never
got
do.
drunk, and it was funny. And we watched Jeopardy, and like Harper and Jerry will deny this because they did when I said this when they were over at my house. But I feel like anybody who knows the two of them will be like, yeah, that makes sense. They knew so much on Jeopardy, like questions that were like hard, like literary, like French literature. 1860s.
That's the stuff she knows. Just to be clear, I don't know any.
And Jerry is
what
like,
the real thing is here
is
is
it
that
Monsieur?
I'm getting credit for Jerry's answering a lot more
Okay,
questions.
Jerry
'Cause
does.
Jerry
I will
knows
say that
more
Jerry
stuff.
knows more. That's
Yeah,
true.
big
But
time.
you also know a lot.
I'm mediocre at it at best.
You're
but
great.
Jerry knows a lot more than I do.
I know nothing.
Jerry doesn't know nothing. Jerry knows so much. Like
Listen,
she's literally
this
like,
bitch Jon Snow.
is it Monsieur Jacques? Like I don't know. I can't even make up a good fake answer.
I truly love that you've decided I know French things.
Do you?
Mhm.
No. Does she?
I think
know one
more
phrase.
than either of us.
I know one phrase
that's
in
what I'm
French.
saying.
Do you guys know the one phrase I know how to say in French?
Say it.
Do you know it?
Ménage à trois.
My guess was, will you go to bed with me or whatever?
No, it's je suis un ananas.
Does that mean I'm a banana?
No, it means I'm a pineapple.
I knew it was a fruit because it sounded like one. Language is beautiful.
Language is beautiful. I've had to move Snowflake to a better vantage.
Okay, that's good though.
But
Yeah.
Always visible.
I enjoy Jeopardy, but I am very bad at it.
I'm loving Jeopardy, and like I just haven't watched a lot of it before, like, and it's like so fast. So like I think it takes like a few watches to like really like know what's going on.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
There's definitely a format that they do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's first of all an obvious format in which they do things, but beyond that, they have a way in which they put in like two clues into like every hint.
Yeah, because it's not always like actual trivia. Like sometimes it's just like
it's like usually not.
Yeah.
It's usually just like free association for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
And it's like the biggest takeaway is like
lots of sibling rivalry happening in the
Yeah.
chat.
We got
like the biggest takeaway that I've gotten from Jeopardy is like Alex Trebek is like a dick.
Oh, I love.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like delightfully painful to watch.
Yeah.
It's a mixture because sometimes he is rude to a contestant in a way that's really satisfying and funny.
Yes.
But sometimes he's rude to a contestant and you're like,
Yeah,
whoa, chill out.
Right.
Literally chill out. Like, I know that it's like his job, but him just sort of being like,
oh, here, be
oh, Jessica is not doing well in this round.
Right.
She's at a hard third place, so she'll be starting us off in double jeopardy when we come back. I'm like, damn, like, you really had to hurt Jessica, like, in the deepest way.
And Jeopardy, I would say, does a hard, like, they don't do women well.
No, Trebek doesn't, and Jeopardy doesn't
Jeopardy
as a whole as well.
There was
Okay, Nini, you've now
truly,
twice
I remember-
reintegrated all of these pieces that I gathered
I
together.
remember
I'm
watching an episode of Jeopardy where there was a full category called Women in Poetry.
Yeah, I remember this.
And genuinely, like, talk about some real, like, object-subject, like, dichotomy. Not a single answer was a female poet or a poem by a woman.
Yeah, they were all poems about a woman.
Oh.
women
Which, like, oh, there's your
in
pun.
poetry.
But it was infuriating and I hated it.
I see.
But Alex is absolutely my problematic fave to
Oh, for
use
sure.
the
I'm
phrase.
seeing someone saying Trebek is hot.
I'm not
I'm
on
gay,
that train,
so.
but some people are. You know, it's not for me.
I can see people being like, Trebek is daddy.
Yeah. Trebek is, like, I could see people being like,
I just wanted to say that, honestly.
The thing is that Trebek comes off as very smart, right? He has all the answers, and
Right,
I'm sure
sure.
he knows them, maybe, whatever.
Sure.
But what is really revealed in the interviews with the contestants is that Trebek knows nothing of life.
He knows nothing.
He has no idea what it's like out here.
No.
Genuinely,
Yes,
he
yes,
doesn't know
He's
what's
had
going
the
on.
same job since 1984.
Yeah.
I mean,
Earlier. Can you say, like, if you, do you know, I don't know, like, wild, truly wild. He doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't
Yeah,
understand
I don't know how long it's
inflation.
been, but his attitude I don't think has
The
changed
80s?
because I think that's his first episode where I think sort of like the people talking, it used to be a longer segment, and there's a guy in this episode that I think is the first one Trebek hosts.
Oh, yeah.
Where he does, like, in his thing, he's talking about how he does, like, I don't know what he says his job is, but he does a demonstration by blowing up these balloons like a clown would.
ludicrous.
And he twists them and he pops one of the balloons.
It's so...
And Trebek goes like, you need to calm down, I think is what he says to the guy. No, it's not exactly that. But he's like, he's had that energy.
Yeah, he's got that, like, good for you energy.
Good for you is exactly the phrase that I always pull out clips from.
Yeah.
In fact,
We did that segment on the show, didn't we?
we talked about doing a segment where we actually played clips of Trebek saying "Good for you." I did not finish that video, although I do have some of those around. Maybe we'll tweet out some of those videos of Trebek saying "Good for you" in the future.
I have a genuine, through my watching of Jeopardy, I think I have a genuine sensitivity to people saying "good for you" to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's inherently an insult.
It's so rude.
It's such a mean thing to say.
If someone, like, okay, so, like, if someone after... So, like, go to see, like, a show or something, like a theater, like a play or, like, a musical. Like, if the show is bad, the thing that you say is good show.
Right.
Or, like, good for you.
Right. Good for you.
Same energy. You're fully lying, and you don't want to have to tell the person that they were bad, so you just say, good for you. Good show. Great show. It's devastating.
Ugh. I hate everybody. I hate everything.
Deeply, deeply devastating.
We've talked about Jeopardy for so long.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know
let's
what
move
else is a good show?
What?
She-Ra.
And I don't know if you watched this, but yeah, She-Ra.
Did you watch it? Sorry.
It's okay if you didn't.
You guys are talking about the remake, huh?
Yeah.
Did you watch the old She-Ra?
The old She-Ra's still
The old
good.
She-Ra is enjoyable. It's got a theme song that's extremely good.
Amazing.
She-Ra.
And so I was like, you said to watch it, and I was like, I'm genuinely interested in this. Like, I was like, I definitely will watch this. Typed it in on Netflix, just clicked it, and then I was like, oh, this is the 19... Like, I was like, I feel like I thought it was new. But it was like the 1986 one, so I was like, oh, okay. But I was watching it, and I was like, no, this definitely seems like something that Harper and Jerry would love.
And we do.
It's good. It's good. It's, like, very fun to watch.
Yeah, and don't get us wrong. We've watched the old She-Ra.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
Half a season?
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't watch the new. I didn't have time to do it. You know, I had already gotten into the OG, and then I was like, you know, I might as well just finish season 1 and then start the new.
But that's going to provide really
gonna be great.
cool
Yeah.
context.
Okay, that's what I was hoping. Sort of like how I watched all of the Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina.
Right.
And then I watched the new Sabrina, so then I was like, I am actually the most equipped to comment on the new Sabrina because I have the other one
Just right in there.
tucked inside.
Ready to go.
I mean, you should also read the old Archie
So,
comics.
but I do want you guys to
The
talk
new
about.
Archie comics, I think.
No, I meant the ones that
you're-
had Sabrina in them.
Sure,
Yes.
but also
Yes.
I want you guys to talk about the new She-Ra, though, please.
it's very good.
Yeah, I loved it.
We enjoyed it a lot.
It's very much pulled from the old She-Ra. If you're a fan of the old She-Ra, a lot of the same characters,
wildly reimagined for modern day sensibilities.
And made 1,000 times better by it. Like, I mean, as someone who just watched these old shows, the characters are nothing at all.
Yeah.
They're nothing. Like,
They couldn't be less. I mean, the guy who does the arrows is literally named Bo.
He looks...
There is a character named Glimmer?
Glimmer, yeah. She's in the new, too. So Glimmer and Bo
Yeah,
are
I
in the new. They're
cannot
best friends. It's
Wait,
amazing.
we're honestly going to watch the pilot as soon as this stream is over.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I was like,
we
I
are.
was like, I think that we're probably going to do this after the show.
Yeah.
So the reason why, well, you guys mentioned it, and I was like, I should watch it, and you said that, and then I saw someone on Twitter say something about it being gay.
Yeah.
Wait, gay.
A tweet I've seen a couple times, I don't think it's one specific person I'm quoting, is that every character in the new She-Ra is canonically queer.
Oh, absolutely. Here for
It's
that.
all so gay. It's fabulous.
It is. It's. I would say that it never was as explicit with it as I quite wanted in some cases. I think it is still.
I think it's
It never addresses sexuality at all, really.
Okay.
Is what I would say. I mean, it does in a sense. Like there's obviously themes of it,
Yeah.
but no one ever
It's like
identifies
I'm gay.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And there are no, like, even like when someone
I
goes
don't think
to an
there's.
event
Is there
with
even a
someone else.
kiss?
No, there are no kisses. Even
Yeah.
when someone goes to an event with someone else, it's discussed as them, like, going as friends. I think they leave a lot of
But
doors open.
you
Right.
know.
Those doors are all very open. We do have Alex saying that Jill really enjoyed the She-Ras. They're very good. I like them all. I'm glad that she likes them as well. Does 10 She-Ras mean in the... It's not.
It's impossible to know. Yeah, so that was very enjoyable.
Yeah,
Whoopsie.
we were just talking about this earlier. Great body diversity.
Love
in the
it.
animation, which gets called out a lot because specifically this is just a fact I learned from the internet, but specifically the original She-Ra characters were all drawn using the same exact body, specifically so that I think Mattel, because She-Ra was a spin-off of He-Man that was
Well, you have to
entirely
make it all
concocted
this.
to sell toys.
Yeah, well, you have to make it all the same size. If the hitbox were different sizes, it wouldn't be fair.
Sure.
It's actually
Fortnite.
That's funny. It's actually because they just used the same mold for all the toys,
Right.
and then painted them. Sorry. Apparently, you
I was
intuitively understood that. I just wanted to finish the thought.
Fair enough. I'm very sorry. I was just relating it to a modern example of a very similar thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, you know, if your show doesn't have, you know, a good representation of fat people, I don't want to watch it. I will watch it, but like, you know, I don't want to, or like I'm gonna yell about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, there's no fat people in this world.
I would
But
say I think there's room for more fat people in She-Ra.
there's always room for more fat
but-
people, just in
But
everything.
yeah, there's good.
But it's
variety.
good
But
to
the
know
character
that,
design
like-
in general rules. They
It's
all
so
look
good.
very cool and good.
Love it.
I like them. And it's like,
Genuinely
oh
very
my gosh,
excited.
I can't wait to... It's like, obviously there's going to be 1,000 pieces of amazing cosplay from this. I have no doubt whatsoever that it'll be extremely popular in that area.
I've already seen some delightful fan art, of course.
That makes sense as well. Especially from the people that I saw talking about it.
Love it.
I'm not even.
Love it. Where's the poster?
The poster for this one has vanished. Although
have-
there is
Wait, am I sitting on it?
a puzzle. There's a
You
puzzle.
guys, I'm sitting on it.
And then Mimi shouted out, Team Chaos.
I didn't mean it, but I just maybe
You just fully
I
nicked
just
us.
nicked. I found it underneath that seat. I didn't know it was there.
You
when you
Wow.
said to look for the thing, that's where I just found it.
Wow,
nicked us?
incredible. I was like, it must not be here because... Okay, so... Where is this? This is what I'm...
I do miss Nick.
Where the frick frack? Paddywhack. Okay, so if it's this, then this goes... Whoopsie. This...
Jerry, were you still interested in talking about the book that you read?
Which book was it?
the one that I'm showing?
Oh yeah, I read a book. It was called Circe. It's also very good. It's a reimagining of a lot of Greek myths. Not even a full reimagining, but it's just sort of a narrative of the life of the demiggoddess Circe. It's very good. It talks a lot about the things that go beyond, because we get glimpses of her in a lot of men's stories. You know, Daedalus, Odysseus, of course, is the famous one. And it just goes into all of that. Lots of great badass women, lots of great conversations about how it's impossible to exist in a patriarchy, and how no matter how you want to be, there's just no fair way for that. At least in this specific instance, it's a great examination of that. I recommend it.
Love
it's by, I believe, Madeline Miller. It's a New York Times bestseller. You'll see it in every bookstore. You'll see it in the bookstore at the airport, which is how you know you really made it. And yeah, it's good. I liked it.
Absolutely love that. Sounds
Do you
great.
want to borrow it?
I will borrow it. I have made a weekly to-do list for the past 3 weeks, and each week I say that I'm going to read for at least 30 minutes, and I have not done it yet.
Well, I
because it's my weakest thing, because I just learned how to do it.
Yeah, super fair. This is a very easy read. I read it in less than 48 hours.
That's good to know. I definitely want to take it because it absolutely sounds like something that Emma would be 1,000% interested in.
That makes sense.
So it sounds also very interesting to me, but in case I don't read it, it will actually go to use for someone who will.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start with, because I've been trying to find a book to start, you know, because I keep trying to read these, like, super dense, like, which are good to read, but, like, super dense, like, historical fiction books about just, like,
that seems
what are
like
you
a
trying to
bad
read?
starting place.
just, like, about, like, Asian migration in America and, like, the, you know, just, like, stuff that's, like...
Just reading for pleasure.
Yeah, just, like, stuff that, you know, just, like, think about on the daily, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just, like, tough to... Well, like, that's not what I've been starting with, but that's what I've been trying to read. And so I'm trying to be like, I can remember that reading is just, like, fun.
Right.
And could just be, like, stories first.
Yeah.
Or not first, but just, like, additionally. I can just, like, read that. You know?
I would say I read 97, 99, 100% just stories. I don't read nonfiction books. It's a bad habit. That's what the internet is for. If I'd like to read an essay, I will do that online. That's not entirely true. I've purchased some collections of essays. They're good. I like Rebecca Solnit, all that jazz.
I have read her book.
But yeah, I mostly
Or
read.
the
I
men
mostly
explaining
read
things
fake
to me.
things.
Yeah.
I need it.
Any other
Do we have any other
tent?
tent?
We've got lots of other tent, actually.
What's more?
Well, while you two were reading, I was playing a video game.
I wasn't reading.
But, okay. Okay, well, you were watching Jeopardy and you were reading. I've been playing Destiny 2, which I mentioned, I think, last time we streamed, that I downloaded it when it was free.
Can I see this?
Which has felt like a pretty great deal to me. I have not put a tremendous amount of time into it. I don't know how much exactly, probably like
24
20
hours?
Yeah, probably like a full day, honestly. Yeah, probably like 24 hours. Somewhere in there, probably around 20, a little over. And I started from the beginning, and I'm still not good at it. I did the exact opposite thing I almost always do in video games, and I did too much grinding up front and didn't play the story. And so then I started trying to get through that.
That's what I got accused of in middle school. Too much grinding.
You gotta leave room for Jesus when you play the video games.
Don't you know it?
I don't know.
So I guess I'll keep playing that, but I haven't purchased any of the actual expansions that I am sure they were hoping to sell me after I downloaded it. And I also say free. I gave them my personal information. So that was just a me thing, but a thing that we could all probably touch on, and something that I realized that I had a tremendous number of opinions on, is Artemis Fowl.
Yeah!
They just put out this trailer for
Yeah, I saw your tweet.
this Artemis Fowl movie. Yeah, I did a tweet. I did a tweet.
Wow, Harper's
Yeah.
doing a tweet.
Yeah,
I
I
might
did
go
one.
there.
Talk
Talk about it because I don't know what it is. So explain it to
So
me.
Artemis Fowl
please.
is a series of books for children. This is honestly the segue that we should have made. That would have been
Yeah.
appropriate.
Uh-huh.
And they're about a smart little rich boy
Okay.
and how he, well, the first one's about how he tricks the fairies into giving him gold, essentially.
okay. Hate him.
Well, except he's the main character, and he's also sympathetic because he's like a child, and
Yeah.
he is like pretty impacted by, in the books at least, I think, by the disappearance of his father and like presumably his death.
And the
Okay.
sort of chronic illness of his mother.
And his mom's chronically ill, so he's like a very
Okay, he struggles.
right. It's so okay. As a child, I was extremely into this. If I went back and read
Gotcha.
it now, I'm not sure how I would feel about those things. The thing
I
I'll
see.
say about the trailer is that it really immediately opened my eyes to a handful of things. Not that I wasn't necessarily
right.
I don't know. I'll start here.
Okay.
I don't know what race necessarily one of the characters that in the movie version will be black is in the books. He's
Okay.
described as, I think, just sort of Eurasian.
Okay.
The character's name is literally Butler, which, listen, maybe don't start there. Start with the protagonist. Start with Artemis Fowl. Like, there's no reason that he couldn't be a black character as well.
Yeah, number one.
And it's not just that. Listen, I'm a white person speaking on this, and whatever. So
Sure.
I don't want to step outside my lane.
Sure.
But watching the trailer, I saw two people of color, and they were
Bad.
his like indentured bodyguard that's been with him since birth, and then a character who in the book is like a drunk beggar fairy.
Gotcha.
It just wasn't a good look to me.
And like the thing about it is, I think unfortunately, it might just be
It
that
may
it's
well
really
be-
true to the story, and maybe we all just didn't examine the story as much as we would today.
I absolutely think that that's likely because when you describe the framework, you're like, oh, kind of yikes, like, like, that sounds terrible.
Sure.
But sorry, and I say he's the main character, but at the same, there's also the main character is Holly, also who
right.
is a fairy who works. She's also a cop though. There's honestly a lot to go over in these books.
Wow.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
I'm literally wearing a shirt that says "Cops suck."
Yeah, and I think that we all, and the show as a whole, agrees with
We
that
agree.
take.
Yeah,
We're on
we
that
agree
same
with
page.
that take.
I don't know. I think it's probably worth. I'll definitely watch the movie. Alex is in the chat. I know that he responded to my tweet saying that it would definitely go on his list of things that is racist, but that he still likes. And so I don't know. I'm interested to see the movie. I'm probably gonna reread these books.
Yeah, I genuinely, so before the
You
trailer
should.
came out, I forgot they were making a movie. When I bought this book, Cersei, I was also buying gifts for a number of children in my life. And I came this close to buying the first 4 Artemis Fowl books for a young person I know. Then I realized that I'm pretty sure I own them all, and I'll just...
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought maybe they would be actually within my reach over
they're
here.
on that bookshelf.
Yeah, I
You
know
guys.
at least one of them's over there. So
Woo!
we do have copies of the. I actually have a signed copy of the first book somewhere. But we almost have our full frame here. I know that that's a little hard to tell on camera, but we
Is this
have
just-
almost the whole
That's
border.
not bad, huh?
No, we need one more, at least.
Okay, so here's this. Is this something?
There's something.
That's something. Okay. So this must be
Let's
something.
even see if we can scooch this over so we can. Sort of...
Oh, yeah.
We're
Oh,
working
sorry.
with-
We're going further than we needed to.
We're working in this area.
Yeah, this is
just
our
so you can
home.
follow.
We've got a little bit up here we need
So
to
I
do
think
too.
we might need a little flower edge is what we might be looking for in this.
Can I see the box?
Yeah.
I don't need the full... Oh, that'll
I
do
think
too.
actually this is better because I was using the box and it was actually not very helpful.
Okay. Looks like there's going to be some gray in our life.
Okay. Gray edge.
Here's a gray. Here's a gray. Oh, my friend.
Oh, my
That looks
friend,
good.
my friend.
Okay.
What else is
These
there
go
any?
down here.
There are 2 things left here, and I know one of them is mine, and we don't have to do it.
One of them I added.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was probably the case.
Can I talk about that? It's just gonna be really quick.
Yeah, no, please do.
So last night, Emma was telling me about this podcast that she listened to. I already forgot what it's called. I wrote it down.
This sounds serious.
This Sounds Serious is the name of the podcast. Okay, so she listened to it. It's a true crime podcast, which I'm not particularly into because I'm scared of murders.
Yeah.
I don't like to be scared. I was getting nightmares while I was watching Riverdale season 2, which was highly stressful, but like that's my threshold, okay? So she listened to the whole thing, and at first she thought it was a true story. But it's actually a parody of true crime podcasts.
Okay.
Is it funny?
It is genuinely so funny. I've only listened to one episode.
Okay.
But it starts off and it sounds like very real. And it takes about 15 minutes in, you get like a line reading from a character where you're like, okay, this is definitely fake. But it's like bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish I should have written down the actors who are in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I could look them up and I might while we're still talking about this, but it's basically just about like this man who called 911. He has like the most bizarre 911 conversation with the dispatcher, and he's like, his brother has been murdered, and his brother is like a famous, like beloved weatherman in this like Florida town.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando.
Some Florida town.
No. It could be anywhere.
So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be into this. Like, I was just like, I mean, I trust Emma with all of her recommendations. If she's like, I think you would like it, I'm like, you're probably going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
But just like true crime stuff, like, I don't know, like whatever. It is very funny. I texted Nick. I said, pause this right now, because I texted Nick because I said, I think that you should listen to this because I think you would really like it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song featured in it. I'm not going to give any details, but there's a song mentioned called Baby, I Can Buy You a Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
Is the energy we're working with.
All right.
It is very funny. I was busting out laughing. I'm very excited to listen to the rest of it. The reason why Emma looked it up, and like Paul F. Tompkins is like a featured actor on it, and we can't figure out who he voices. So
wow,
it's like it doesn't say on any like.
It seemed well. Yeah, I'll probably listen to this.
Oh yeah, you definitely will listen to this.
I think it's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it, so I wrote it down today because I was listening to it last night, and it was really making me BOL, bust out loud.
Oh. Well, there was only one other thing on the list, and I had put it there, and it was also sort of related to a podcast. So Jerry's sighing in disgust because she already knows what this is going to be. Last night, I used the 1-hour trial period on the FX app on our Apple TV to watch the first hour of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
Wait, what?
I
would watch that, honestly.
You would?
I don't.
Well, listen.
Don't.
The reason I had to do that was because it was the 4th year, I believe, of the podcast Till Death Do Us Blart.
Okay,
a
interesting.
podcast
Love that.
Where 5 individuals watch the movie Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and discuss it every Thanksgiving. That, of course, is the McElroy brothers and the hosts of The Worst Idea of All Time, the podcast where they watched the same movie every week for a year as a podcast. So they did their fourth podcast on Paul Blart #2 this year, which was finally enough episodes for me to really dig into it. And I listened to them, and I was not all the way through them through all 4 of those episodes before deciding that I would like to see some of this film just for the context.
Sure.
Yeah, so I went ahead and used the first hour of that trial.
The movie is longer than an hour.
It is.
To be clear.
Yes, it is. It's about an hour and a half long. What Jerry doesn't know is that after she fell asleep, I got my computer out and downloaded the film and finished watching it.
Uh-oh, Harper just got blarted.
But that's a horrid film, and
Get blarted.
it's bad in many of the ways we've discussed other things being good tonight. I would say overall, don't watch that movie.
No.
Harper fully blarted his pants, huh?
Yeah.
It's terrible. I can only imagine how much worse the last half hour got. There was some stuff that was set up.
I mean, everything was set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have any fresh takes on this because I've heard other people talk
Right.
about the movie too much. But
Where's my wine?
it's over here. But hey, there's a podcast and a movie that you could, if you need to occupy 7 hours of your time.
You know,
I'm guessing.
I would definitely watch that, like, not sober, but I would watch it.
Well, we're watching it after She-Ra.
Yeah, baby!
Truly, you can do whatever you want. It's fine.
All right. Well, and on that note, I think we have finished out the outside border of this puzzle, as almost always happens during these puzzle streams. That's about as far as we're gonna get tonight. I think we're gonna have to take things to our final segment. If you feel ready.
I feel fully ready.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're
Why
gonna
did I
play-
put a grease on that?
We're gonna play a little
not?
game, not on
You
that.
could use that. Just flip it over. So.
Okay. We're gonna play a little game. We played
I
it.
kind of thought we could.
We played it not last week. Last week?
Well, it was last stream. Last episode of the
stream.
show.
Yes, correct. It's a game we all know and love. This is called. Should I do here?
Sure.
Mash.
Woo!
So as you see, I filled out most of the board, but I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to give, first of all, who would like to be mashed?
Did you get to be mashed?
I
last
got
time?
mashed last time, so
I
it
also
makes
got
sense
mashed
to.
last time.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
We're
both.
a
Yeah, you both
pair
were mashed.
Of bananas. Potatoes?
Did Nick get mashed last time? He's not here.
Ooh.
So honestly, maybe this is the best time to mash him.
We could, but, well, no, this would still work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, can you?
Nick, go
are
ahead
you
and.
Nick, you want to
Yes,
be mashed?
Nick says in the comments he's willing to be mashed.
Okay, this is excellent because so what I did is I filled out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories.
Mhm.
I went with a classic board tonight. We have partner, your life partner, the number of kids you have with this partner, the transportation that you use with this partner and your kids or not, your occupation,
Okay.
and where you live.
Okay.
So I went ahead and filled out 3 options, but I wanted to give an opportunity for whoever was getting mashed to give their ideal option for each category.
Okay.
So Nick, can you hear me?
Yeah, and he
He's
says
up.
his ideal partner is Lola,
Lola
Bunny.
Bunny.
Excellent choice.
Number of kids.
Number of kids. Yeah.
Man, he was very ready. Number of kids, 3.
3.
All
Awesome.
right.
This is just his general future plan.
Yeah.
Transportation.
He's ready
Your
here.
preferred
We're
mode of
looking for
transportation.
transportation as well. He's been great on this, even though there's been a little delay here. I hope that we'll
Yeah.
get this answer. What are the other ones we're going to be doing?
We're going to be doing like the other options.
Yeah, occupation and where you live.
And where you live.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So we just have 5
really
categories.
tall unicycle.
Oh,
for that.
excellent choice.
Lovely.
Really tall uni.
I have to ask: is it small wheel, tall spoke, or is it big wheel?
Oh, good question. Big cow.
We can.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be decided
Yeah.
after the
So
fact.
the next
Decide it later.
question will be your ideal occupation.
Occupation, and then after that,
And then
where
after
you
that,
live.
where you live. So
Okay.
if you could just give me those 2 things as soon as possible, that would be great. And of course, MASH stands for mansion, apartment, shack, house. So those are your 4 options for like where you live, like what kind of abode you will have. Did we get?
Yeah, we got occupation, which we have platypus
farmer.
farmer here.
Okay.
I assume you milk
And then-
them for their venom.
Yes, absolutely.
And then the last thing we'll need from you, Nick, is your ideal place to live. I'm very excited about the other options that we have. I think I came up with some good
Scooch on in here.
choices. Thank you.
Everyone get close to me.
Where I live, LA, baby. I'm taking Hollyweird.
Hollywood, yeah.
Horrible. Okay, so let me just go ahead and read your choices.
Writes down L.A.
So,
Louisiana.
so for your potential partner, we have Fagin.
And we could even show these.
Sure, yeah. We have Fagin
I love
from
the kerning.
Oliver, a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic robot,
You get to pick.
Laura Dern, and Lola Bunny, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Number of kids, none. Thank you, next, I said. For those of you who don't know, you're
Just
too
because
late.
you're gonna break up with your children.
Yeah. I went with a little reference, 525,600 kids, which would be owie, owie. And then 3...
How do you measure?
You can't. So then 3 fur babies, and there is a sort of like clause with this, like if you land on this, you have to refer to them as your fur babies
Okay.
in public to everyone for the rest of your life.
Great.
And then 3, I assume human children, Nick. For transportation, you can ride Donkey from Shrek. You can ride
He's sentient. So that's a
the
bummer.
dragon from Shrek. She has beautiful
Same.
eyelashes.
It's true.
You
Bigger,
can
so it
ride
feels
a
less bad.
smart car with like the eyelashes on the headlights, or a really tall unicycle.
Which we've established
It is big wheel.
and tall pole.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, excellent choice. Occupation, you could be a judge on an eating show. You could be a DC Segway tour guide, which sounds honestly like hell.
Paul Blart would know something about that.
I guess he would, wouldn't he? You could be Dr. Doolittle, which I did a misspell and initially wrote Dr. Doot, which is also honestly an option. And Platypus Farmer, whatever Nick wants. Where you live in Chicago's second city. We still haven't found it, but that's where it would be. Just like Pittsburgh. Not too bad. I don't know. What's it like to live there? I don't know.
I have friends in Pittsburgh.
The kid from Weeds was always amped on it.
Oh. Yeah. What did I write? Somewhere where everybody knows your name. Yes. Really phoned it in on that one.
Well, sometimes you want to go to that kind of place.
Thank you for understanding. And then LA, Hollyweird. Okay. So here's where it's going to be difficult because normally it would be that I draw the whatever. So actually, who wants to just decide Nick's fate since he can't tell me to stop?
I think that he can. I just don't think we'll tell him when you start.
Oh, okay.
Is really the trick here. So Nick, we're gonna ask you to comment
One
stop
second.
as soon as you see this.
1 second.
Not that. As soon as you see, you did it too soon. But now do it now and start drawing, Nini. As soon as we see that next comment, Nick, comment the word stop. Nick, comment the word stop. Boy, I hope he does it soon.
Nope, it's going on forever.
Stop.
Okay,
There
stop.
it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. It looks like a big 2. No.
So
No,
many
it's more than that.
counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Lucky you.
Okay. This is going to be so hard for me. Can I turn this upside down?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. 13. So we're working
13.
with the number 13, just so everyone sees. 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Great. And I'm seeing a comment saying you can't imagine any of these being real. I just want to make it clear. This is a contract.
This is
Yeah.
100% legal. I got this signed by a notary, at a notary. I don't know the terminology.
You get
I
it
was honestly
notarized.
You
blacked
don't
out, but
need to. The notary takes
They
care of
do
that.
it all, yeah.
It is notarized.
I'm going to go back to fortune telling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
So already off the bat, your transportation is not going to be Donkey from Shrek, and you're not going to live in an apartment.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
What if S in
11,
MASH
12,
stood for swamp?
13. Sorry, Nick. Your choice was exile.
Ooh, no more unicycle
No
on the board.
uni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No more Chuck E. Cheese robot.
Which is really sad
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for the robot.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're not going to be living in Chicago's second city, so that won't be a yes and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, there is like 2 options that are terrible for this.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so right now, your choice for partners, Nick, are Laura Dern or Lola Bunny. So honestly,
Not bad.
Yeah.
both of them, you really hit the jackpot.
Yeah, you're doing great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're either going to live in Pittsburgh or LA.
Mm-hmm.
What
1,
a truly
2, 3,
realistic
4, 5,
thing.
6, 7, 8,
This is
9,
just gonna turn into
10,
extremely-
11, 12, 13. Okay, you're not going to be a DC Segway tour guide, which makes your commute a lot more doable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the trains from Pittsburgh are...
Yeah.
I can only imagine it would have been inconvenient.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, here we go.
No dragon from Shrek either. Wow.
So, first of all, your mode of transportation will be a smart car with eyelashes on the headlights. Okay, notice smart car. This will affect your children. Like, if you have 525,600.
You're
Oh,
gonna have
where
to
are
make
you
so
gonna
many
put them?
trips.
I hope they're clowns.
I can barely fit in a smart car just by myself.
Right.
But, like, what was the transportation method that wasn't going to be a challenge for? Like, we don't...
The dragon.
Point taken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Dragon
8,
makes it easy.
9,
Dragon just kills the
10,
babies.
11, 12, 13. Okay. You lucked out big time not having to call your animals fur babies.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that currently, please stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
You're not going to be an eating show judge, which honestly sucks. Seems like the best job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Been watching a lot of Guys Grocery Games still. It's excellent.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, your occupation is Dr. Doolittle.
Truly a dream come true, though.
Amazing.
You won't have to farm platypi, but maybe have a conversation with one.
Maybe they'll just give you their venom.
Yeah, right in your leg.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't know how they
5,
do it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you're not going to live in a shack.
Good.
1,
kids in
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Honey, you
Oh.
No kids!
Things are going
Wow,
great.
things are going really
Things
well
are
for
going
you. Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
You're a doctor?
You have no children.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
This
12,
this turned so
13.
realistic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
1,
is where
2,
Dr.
3,
Doolittle
4,
lives.
5,
Is it
6,
really?
7,
Well, that's
8,
where they
9,
made the
10,
movie.
11,
I don't know.
12, 13. Okay. House.
Uh,
Okay. That's fine.
Now-
You have no children.
Also a doctor.
I'm going to do this for this one.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You're living your fucking dream life, kiddo.
Wow. Okay.
You got it.
So this is Nick's future. He is going to live in a house
Mm-hmm.
with Lola Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any kids, which honestly, genetically, is probably
Kinda makes a
good
lot of
choice.
sense.
M-
Mhm.
Probably, yeah, not a choice.
this is also great because I think they could probably both fit in the smart car.
Yeah.
So they're driving around. They're paying for gas and they don't ever worry about it because you're Dr. Dolittle.
Right.
I kind of feel...
Right?
Also, Dr. Dolittle and the Lola Bunny thing, it's all clicking.
It also kind of
Wow,
makes some sense
you
there,
guys!
too.
Yeah.
And then are the eyelashes on the car sort of a tribute to her eyelashes?
I mean, Nick, you tell us.
Okay. Well, let's not wait for his
Okay,
response.
apparently Emma and I had the same thought like 2 seconds apart, which is thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, excellent. Wow, Nick has an amazing
And
life.
Nick, okay, we're all on the same
Yeah,
page.
we're all on the same page about talking to the bunny.
Wow, Nick.
Wow. You know,
You're
we started
welcome.
the show extremely sort of antagonistic towards Nick.
And then we built you a beautiful
and
life.
then we built him a beautiful life, a beautiful wife, and a beautiful home.
We're trying
Folks,
to miss you.
this has been Secret Handshake.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend. We'll be the first show to say that.
You want me to take you out when she
Yeah, where should we take it out? You know, follow everything and subscribe, do all that. And we'll see you next week, as well as other video content also. See you all next week.